Why, hello and welcome everybody. It is Pohx again, and happy holidays everybody. I don't exactly know what I'm doing specifically today or tonight for Christmas, but it's going to be fun nonetheless. Anyway, I'm here to bring you guys some updates for the Trapper for I believe this is the 2.1.0 Talisman League. So I'm currently level 80 now. We're just shy of 5k life, not too bad. Of course, if you guys want to see any of my gear, as always, come on my Twitch, twitch.tv/Pohx, type !profile, look at the character named Pohx Poison. You can see all my links, all my gear in detail right here. I will have this posted in the description below with my links, but if you guys want to check it all out, it's right there for you. Anyway, so we're level 80 on the character right now. I talked about what I was doing on previous videos, and we're looking at about 6k life, maybe just shy of 6k, at around level 60, or sorry, level 90. We still have Hired Killer to pick up. These two nodes here are effectively 100 each, so that's about 200 HP, 300 HP from Hired Killer. We're looking at, 300 in total. We're looking at about 300 life from base level ups, maybe more, maybe like 400. So that puts us about, right around 5,600. And then we've got a jewel we can put in, another jewel that I found, which has life on it with trap damage. That's putting us at about 5,800. So we're going to be right around there. Also, if I swap out my belt, I could get another easily 150 HP there. And with an amulet rolled with life on it, we're looking at another about 250 to 300%, or sorry, another 250. So we can hit over 6k actually, and that's really cool to hear. Now, some things I've swapped in and out is I stopped using a Fen Coil at level 80. I just got enough currency to purchase a Benos. I bought it for 1.5 Exalteds. I don't have too much currency left, so kind of broke after that. Just a few chaos. So we got a Benos for 1.5x literally 10 minutes ago, and I swapped on my Jaws of Agony. The reason for the Jaws of Agony is it's something quick, it's something simple, it gives evasion, it scales my evasion. Trap damage is, trap damage is really good. Fizz damage is decent. It has a decent life roll. Now, between swapping these on, you probably lose a little bit of damage not having the Fen Coil just because the global damage increase does double dip, whereas the physical damage does not. But overall, you lose about 100 HP in between them. It's not really that bad. Like if I take this off, you can see 5023 goes to 4922, so it's just about 100 HP loss. But you gain a really big survivability boost. Now, before I want to state anything, I am not the original creator for the guy who kind of found this synergy. I'm sure I would have found out maybe in a couple of days after testing, but that's irrelevant. Someone else discovered it first, and I'm not the kind of guy, to name and shame and not give people credit. So I do want to give credit to this man here. His name is, I guess, the Shade Done. You can see him here. He created a Bear Trap Benos Prolif. I don't know how, I think it was a couple days ago. So I'll have his form linked in the thread below. Just if you guys wanted to see his thread for his build. Anyway, though, going on with this character, the idea that he came up with was really cool. And I was kind of looking at it because, eventually I have to stop using a Fen Coil, right? So he found out that if you use a Benos Kitchen Knife, right, which killing a poison enemy, nearby enemies become poisoned, right? This is something, you would use standard if you want a prolif, but he figured out something cool, where if you use Southbound Gloves, normally something that hits really hard like Bear Trap would instantly kill a white mob, but by using Southbound, you can only kill with freeze, right? Only hits can kill with freeze. This is damage over time. Damage over time isn't a direct hit, it's a degeneration effect, kind of like igniting. And I talked about this a long time ago when I was playing Fire Trap. So basically this forces your Bear Trap and any of your skills to not kill it immediately, which is perfectly fine, because it just immediately degens anyway with a poison. So I wanted to show you guys a little bit of how the build works now. And again, this is not needed if you don't want it. If you're not doing like heavy clearing, you don't really need this. This is something I would highly recommend pushing your build towards. But anyway, let's talk about it. So again, all my links are the same as previously from the previous video. We've just got some cool new additions. Alright, so I'm running Grace now as well, so we're at 11.4k evasion. Not too bad, plus acrobatics, it's decent. It is definitely decent. I don't have my golem up at the moment either. So we're going to show you a little bit of playing around with Bear Trap, alright? This is just Bear Trap. You can see I'm going to throw it. There's one Bear Trap. It pretty much killed, I don't know what the hell that is. It looks like a shark. But anyway, it killed, pretty much everything there. Let's throw one at a white mob here. That'll spread, and it killed the rare instantly as well. And that's because of the damage modifiers I have. Now, this also helps for things like EK, which is normally shit, can actually do you know, something now. You know, it's got the ability. It's still shit, but that's beside the point. It also is really nice for Bladefall. Say you hit over here, right? You can see how it spread, just like that. It actually tagged the rare as well. Again, I'll throw something like this, and you'll see it really, really, really evens out a lot of the things that a trapper lacks. Like, you know, there's always like that one mob, and as a trapper, it's really, really, really annoying at times to have to throw an additional trap just to hit the stupid-ass mob that's going to run away. This can kind of alleviate that and, you know, easily spread it out, which is fucking badass, you know? So that's one really cool thing. Now, one other thing I want to show you guys is the defensive mechanic that it brings in. So I'm going to go ahead and let my life drop for a little bit here. Alright, and I'm going to tag this guy with a bear trap. See, I'm full health. I actually potted there by accident because I was scared. Let's try this again, alright? You can see my health going down. Alright, I'm going to tag a guy with bear trap. I'm full life. So, with bear trap on, because of how high my damage is, you can look. That is a 21,734 life regeneration per second. Now, realistically, I don't think you fucking need anything past, like, 4,000, 5,000 life regen. I mean, you could, you know, it'll save you at times, but it really doesn't matter when it comes to that. Just again, for people who want to see, that was a 19,000 life regen per second. Over here, we've got another 19k. Let's use another bear trap. That's, you know, 19.7. Let's use something else. Let's use an EK. EK is, so shit, didn't want to pop up. Let's try it again. Okay, EK is not cooperating today. EK is 5,000. Bladefall nets me about 3,000. So, you know, we've got a lot of cool stuff here going on with the sustaining. Anyway, let's move on so I can show you guys how much single target we've increased since the last time. Now, this is really cool because, again, I was looking for a solution. I tested out so many different types of traps, and I couldn't figure out exactly what I wanted for single target. Or not single target, sorry. Look at that fucking spread. I couldn't figure out what I wanted as another AoE trap, and now my current AoE trap hits basically more targets. It's a lot cleaner, and I have bear trap now. All right, so here's Shitter McGee over here. I'm gonna throw a bear trap at his face. Bear trap hit him, and bear trap almost one-shot him. Let's throw one of these here. Not sure where he went. Oh, I think I'm pretty sure he died actually. Well. That's cool. Alright, where's Vol? Let's see. One bear trap to rule them all. Now, one thing I do believe is I think the poison actually stacks. This I can't confirm too much. Again, I haven't really gotten time to play around with Beanos here. Oh, here we go. Where's Vol at? Let's test out a bear trap here. Alright. One bear trap right there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that that stacked. Because, you know, we kind of just one-shot... yeah, alright. I didn't know that. See, again, I haven't really gotten to play around with it. That's pretty fucking astonishing. I like my build. I'm happy with it. I'll tell you what, boys. We have enough damage. I think that I'm confident in just getting this life node here. And, you know, let's drop the damage here and go to Marauder. No, that's all good. But that's pretty much, you know, the build. I actually had no fucking clue was going to do that. So the poison actually does all stack up on one target if the target's not dead. So that was fucking phenomenal. Anyway, this is the build as of now. I'm going to go ahead and remember, I'll link my profile in the description. All you got to do is click to it. You can beam it. You can see my build right here for you guys. Any questions that you bros have, you know, feel free to message me because I think this is a fucking badass build, dude. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, if you're interested, feel free to reach out and check it out at twitch.tv/Pohx. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.